Derek FDB. What was this? Movies I would hate to live in. Obviously, bro, we've seen even if you haven't seen a handful of certain movies, but you've seen a handful of movies that you don't want to be in. You feel me? Because that shit would just be uncomfortable. It would be awkward. Cause like, why would you just want to be? Say if I'm like in fucking Happy Feet, I'm a penguin, bro. But I gotta deal with these fucking what are they called? Sea leopards, and I'm just trying to dance, move, gyrate, and all that shit with my feet. But anyways, that's not the moral of the story. Just log in with me, chat.
You know, growing up, I always wanted to be in movies. Not like an actor. I mean, like in the movie.
I want to be a fucking actor.
Who could blame me? They're so cool. But now that I've grown, I see that a majority of these movies I thought were super cool to live in actually aren't. So that's what I'll be going over today. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be going over some movies I'd hate to live in. Yeah, do a little series. And in the end, I'll go over the movie that I'd hate to live in the most. First one up, Avengers, or every Marvel movie.
Every Marvel movie. Unless I am a hero, unless I am like a part of the fucking Avengers, yes, I would hate to live in fucking any Marvel movie, any Avenger. If you are a regular civilian, just know everything of your shit is fucked up. Your car, your home, like everything. These niggas is ripping up concrete to fuck up the enemy. And they still be throwing shit and missing half the goddamn bro.
As much as I love superheroes, you gotta be an idiot to want to live in the Marvel universe. If you know even the slightest bit about Marvel, you know these dudes deal with planetary threats, no joke, more often than I see my dad. And New York gets the worst of it. NYC is like the punching bag or like the 1960s wife of the MCU. This city does not catch a break. Cause on top of the usual stuff New York already gotta deal with, you know, rats, high rent, drill rappers, rats. Now being in the MCU, they also gotta deal with constant alien invasions, a wizard opening rifts in the city, a giant who eats planets, a literal god, and a meth head with superpowers. And to a New Yorker, that last one probably sounds like the most regular one. And I already live here. Yup. It's not like if I got zapped in, I'd be put in like Wichita, Kansas or something. I would literally be in the epicenter.
Well, damn. I mean, well, shit, Kansas is not that. I mean, well, damn, nigga, what the fuck? So you niggas got rats.
Of the problem. And as a regular New Yorkian civilian, I have no option but to live every day like it's my last. Cause it literally could be. And at that point, I don't think I'll even be scared. No. I'm gonna just start trying stuff. Go to the club, try some new foods. I mean, you might even see me in the alleyway with Sentry. What else am I supposed to do when I'm living in a universe where Thanos can randomly pull up on me and tell me to get sturdy for him? The sad part is, it wouldn't even have to be Thanos either. Cause as a New Yorkian, we're not even allowed to have Blick. So one of these street villains like the Vulture, or even lower than that, those bank robbers from Homecoming, can pull up on me and tell me to get sturdy too, and I'ma have to. Yeah, just keep me in regular NYC, bro. It's not worth it. I'ma be living there just to pay $5K a month on rent and have my first time seeing Spider-Man in person be watching him save a grandma while the Rhino is curb stomping me. Next up, I have a movie that might be even scarier because of how real it's starting to feel. iRobot. Robots and AI are completely integrated into society. And I mean completely. They deliver packages for us, cook for us, keep us company. They keep the streets clean and even work with the police to ensure crime rates stay low. These things are everywhere doing any and everything for us. Now, I know what you may be thinking. Robotic Huss? Just kidding. I know what you're thinking. Well, that doesn't sound so bad. Robots doing everything for us? That sounds great. That's wrong. This is terrifying. Aside from the fact that these things doing everything for us would pretty much turn us into skillless people from WALL-E, these things constantly being around us is a danger in this world. Because the people in this world like robots so much that they're convinced that they can't hurt humans. What? Bro, I know I'm not tripping. Am I tripping? Judging by the way people feel about AI right now, I refuse to believe in 10 years humans will be so comfortable with AI and robots and stuff to the point where they're comfortable not only living with them, but saying they can't commit crimes? What? Man, I've known my Siri for 10 plus years and I still don't trust her. You think I'm gonna trust this thing? But that's how it is.
Nigga. Listen. That bitch can be listening right now.
For some reason. If there's no police around, what would stop one of these tin cans from shooting some random dude down the block and throwing the smoking gun into my hand? And guess what the cops gonna say when they roll up? So I was telling Bobby the other day, he should get the donuts from... He's got a weapon!
He's got a
That
gun!
would happen every single time and they would never get caught because they're not programmed to hurt humans. But it doesn't end there because those are just hypotheticals. This movie goes on to give me legit reasons to not want to live around these things. So we see throughout the movie, there's a heavy emphasis on Will Smith's hatred towards these robots. Like, he really does not like these things. And it turns out it's because back in the day, Will got in this accident that sent him and this other car flying into some water. And when the robot came to save the day, it chose to save Will instead of the little girl trapped in the other car. R.I.P. Meaning, even when they're trying to help, these things could still leave you to die. So if it was me and a kid, innocent kid trapped in a house fire, if the robot deems me as having the higher chance of living, it'll...
Yes, nigga, pick me. Fuck the child. Oh, I'm playing. Hey, bro, listen. Kids grow up to be adults. They grow up to be adults. That's all I'm gonna say. And adults damn near ain't... Adults ain't even no motherfucking better. But if this is a burning house fire, and this robot had to save me or a child... Bitch, you better pick me. Like, listen, bro. This little nigga, bro. He will not grow up to know any and everything, bro. I'm telling you. Listen, save me, and we can work together right now. What the fuck? You trying to raise this child? What the fuck you gonna do? Exactly. So I'm just saying, bro.
Save me instead of the innocent 5-year-old child, bro. Finally made a right choice. But dang, that's messed up. What if that was my kid? I'd be pissed. Like, you're a robot. You can't like go gadget extend and grab both of us out the fire. That's ridiculous. What are you good for? Living here would suck. That's not even mentioning the thing running these robots, Vicky. An AI system built to protect people. Huh? Sounds hella familiar. And that ain't even mentioning the job market.
Shia LaBeouf is in this shit
Robots
again?
do everything for us. How would we get jobs? Like, you know what I mean? They're robots. There's no room for human error. Employers would love them. No calling out, no talking back, no paid time off. I mean, you don't gotta pay them, period. These dudes are the perfect slaves. So if you're not building them or working with the police, you have nothing. Bro, this is exactly why I hope our world does not become like this. Cause if I worked a long 20-year career in, let's say, construction, I'll be damned if I lose my position to an oil drink. Screw loose having. Command listening. Another movie that scares me because it's realism stuff is 1984. This is one of them older films based on a book you might have read in school. Who am I kidding? Y'all don't read. So I'll give you a rundown. Like I said, this movie is based on a book written in the 40s. You know, dark times, dark books. Everything's bleak, gray, and dull. Censorship and propaganda about some war constantly in people's faces. And worst of all, people are monitored 24/7. And this ain't like...
But what the fuck? No shit, this shit would suck. Not the dark and gloomy part, because, nigga, that's just like living in Gotham for an average ass nigga. But being monitored and being... Oh my god, that just sounds like fucking Gotham once again, bro.
Full cameras on the street.
Are you sure these niggas ain't living in Gotham? Fuck.
No. This is cameras on the street, cameras at your job, and even cameras at your crib. Like a big TV in the middle of your apartment with some dude's face on it and just watches you. Like, pause? But it still doesn't end there.
Oh god, nigga, what if I can be shaking my... hey, bro, y'all ever try to do like a reverse, like, dog wag? You ever try to do like a reverse dog wag, like try to turn your head and your ass is facing like the front? Don't ignore me, bro.
It gets worse. If this society in 1984 doesn't promote individuality even in the slightest bit, any personal hobbies, drawing, writing, collecting, throw them out the window. You ain't allowed to do that. Any dreams, thoughts, or even memories, you're not allowed to do that either. I don't care how much you miss your grandma. Bro, you can't even have a shorty because their whole motto is you should only love Big Brother. Do I gotta say it? Pause. And then even if you do try to do any of this stuff, you're kidnapped and tortured till you eventually lose all that individuality. This is so messed up. You know what this reminds me of? Y'all know that Boondocks clip, the
Did I just catch you on the B shit?
That's what it reminds me of. Now, after all that stuff I just told you, you honestly think I'd want to live here? Hell no.
Hell no.
I'll take Thanos snapping away my local Ock over this stuff. That's why all things going on in the world right now scare me. I don't want to drag in states to this level. I mean, the fact that I'm even making this video with, you know, no issues means we ain't there yet. But we are definitely taking baby steps. Like, it's getting crazy out here. We got the Brits out here censoring Wikipedia, censoring Discord, censoring Spotify? Are we serious?
That don't even make no goddamn sense. They censored Spotify. Why censor Wikipedia though? That don't even make no motherfucking sense.
We gonna make teenagers listen to Kids Bop in 2025? Even on Marvel Rivals, bro, they over here monitoring voice chats. Like, I got a warning the other day for just telling some dude.
Nigga, speaking of Marvel Rivals voice chat, I got a fucking warning the other day as well, bro, over some bullshit. It's probably literally because I just said some bullshit, or it's literally like that. Bro, fuck y'all.
To hop off. I mean, obviously I said it in a bit of a meaner way, but still, what is this? Even YouTube with this silly ID thing, like, bro, why can't we just keep it like the good old days where they monitored us without telling us? Why do I have to consent to it now? And now, before I get to the movie that I'd hate to live in the most, honorable mentions. High School Musical, constantly singing and dancing
yes.
Just get old. Especially because it's so random. Imagine you just trying to take a dump in the school bathroom and you have to rush out to go and sing all this together. And you didn't even get to wipe any of the Conjuring films.
Yeah.
I don't even gotta explain this one. Nah, I'm good. Secret Life of Pets, pretty self-explanatory too. And then The New World of...
I would kind of fuck with the Secret Life of Pets. Why would you want to live in that bitch? It's just your pets. I would fuck with that world.
Worlds, bro. The special thing about this one is not only do I think it's one of the worst ones to live in, but it's also just one of the worst ones, worst movies. This movie is garbage, garbo. Like, the reason I wouldn't want to live here is not because of the aliens invading the planet, but because of the sheer embarrassment I would feel being a part of it. Imagine dying to one of these aliens and the only person around to react is Ice Cube over his monitor saying, "Damn!" And now, the movie I hate to live in the most.
I would fucking hate to live in Sinners, bro. This would be one of these worlds I dead ass, like, listen, bro. I would have to low-key join that nigga Remick. Because, bro, listen. Knowing my stupid ass, bro, I'm going to get caught up in some bullshit. Fucking with these vampires. I wouldn't be able to tell the goddamn difference sometimes. But they be like, shit, can I come in? Yeah, they get my dumb ass. I ain't gonna lie. They probably get my dumb ass.
Sinners, if you ain't watch it, is based in the 30s down in Mississippi. Which already, horrible start. But the scariest thing about this movie, if you're living there, isn't the time period it's set in. It's the fact that this world has vampires. Yeah, real, pure-blooded, bona fide vampires. I first thought there would be some racist Abraham Lincoln vampire hunter type of vampires, but nope, these guys are actually the opposite. They welcome every and anybody to their lifestyle, which to me, if I was living here, would be even scarier. With a mean or racist vampire, at least you know where you stand. They gonna eat you, so you know, stay away from them. But with these ones, you just don't know. If one of these nice ones came to my door disguised, singing me a song and offering me money, well, of course you can stay the night.
I'm not saying, yeah, nigga, that's GG's. They got me. What's that, Drewski fucking... He got me.
And it'd be raps for me.
It'd
and
be
even if
raps
that
for my
wasn't the
shit.
case, I would not be able to avoid these dudes. Because even if they don't try to roll up to my door, they're attracted to music. And you know, I'm not saying I'm some Mozart or anything. I actually don't even know how to play a single instrument. But I am saying a 1930s Derek is definitely gonna be at one of them jukes. And one of them nights we definitely gonna get a Sammy-like singer.
I'm sorry for pausing, but nigga, 1930s, bro. Yes, I'm getting up in one of these motherfucking juke joints. Y'all can kiss my ass, bro. I'm getting... What that nigga Stack say? Y'all ready to sweat? Fuck all that bullshit? Yes, nigga. You goddamn right. I'ma give me... Listen, bro. I'ma give me a Perline, boy. I'm a preacher boy type of nigga. I don't give a damn.
And it's gonna be the same story all over again. Yeah, living here, I'm good off that. Even all this vampire stuff aside, like I said, this is in Mississippi in the 30s. If I'm not going to a juke, what the frick is there to do in the 30s?
Nah,
I might just die
damn.
from boredom. I see why all people did back then was just pop out babies, because what else is there to do? Not to mention, these weren't the safest times.
You know what's crazy? Niggas still fucking like it's the 30s. Well, 1930s, because it don't make no sense. Because, yes, 1930, bro, it wasn't much. It literally wasn't even much shit to do. So, niggas making kids and fucking makes sense. Nowadays, bro, y'all just be fucking and just ruining everything, bro.
Either. Especially as a Dominican dude, or anything but white. I don't think that band of hooded men would see me and make any exceptions. Talking about some, hold on now, wait a second, Chuck. Put the noose down. I think this one's Caribbean. Nah, they don't care. They don't discriminate. Well, they do, but you know what I mean. They just trying to meet their quotas. So Sinners, with or without vampires, I'm good. But I might dress up as one of the twins for Halloween. Who's trying to help me find the clothes?
That's what I'm saying.
All the movies.
My nigga, I knew the the smokestack twins, whatever the fuck. I need a stack. Yeah, I need a stack. God damn it, I'm going to smoke.
I wanted to go over this time, and this one isn't a might. I'm definitely doing a sequel to this video. I had so much fun making it. Comment down below some movies you'd hate to live in, and comment down below some movies you guys want to see me do in part 2. It's definitely happening, I'm telling you. And moral of the story?
He's got a weapon!
My nigga DerekFDB, bro. Good shit, bro. Chat, what world would y'all hate to live in, bro? Because, I ain't gonna lie. I would hate to live in, I don't even fucking know. Probably, yeah, any Marvel DC film. Because, yeah.